Tonight on Airline, an icy spell brings Katrina to the boil.
Do you mind just standing back, please? I don't feel, intimidated.
Will cabin crew trainee Steven find his feet? And Jane's back on the front line.
Now we're stuck, okay? Because easyJet are unlike every other airline. They don't take minors.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously,
that's
Can I just speak to you?
understand what
Can I
you're
speak
saying,
for a
that's all I can
second?
offer you.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
It's the 4th of April. For most of the country, a pleasant spring day. But not for 1 square mile in southern England. On a Bedfordshire hill, Luton Airport is under a carpet of snow.
We've got snow on the ground. It's the 4th of April. We've got a number of people here at the airport. Unfortunately, we found out the airport closed last night about 8:30, 9 o'clock, so a number of our flights couldn't leave last night. And still 12 hours later, we've still got people on the ground here. So all in all, a fairly difficult day.
It's now 8 o'clock. They told us they'd give us an update at £7.
Yeah,
that's what's pissing me off. They keep telling us that they're going to give us information at certain times. Maybe an hour later or 2 hours later you get it. They say they're going to give you information, they should give you it. And we've been sat up here for 13 and a half hours now, and I am starting to get
At the moment, we've got a backlog from flights being delayed from yesterday evening at 8 o'clock, so we've got those flights to go first.
Have you any idea what time we're going on? Haven't got a time at the moment at all, no.
It's first come, first served, I'm afraid. So they've been waiting ages, so I've just checked these passengers first. Do you mind just standing back as well, please, so I'm not feeling a bit,
In the midst of the chaos, tempers are getting frayed. For Katrina, the final straw is a woman whose bag has gone missing.
Do you mind just standing back, please? I don't feel intimidated.
Intimidation, well, if you've had your baggage lost for 3 days, you'd be a little bit...
I appreciate that, but I don't like you crowding me. I'm trying to serve these passengers
You've got a barrier
first.
between you, so...
No hint of bad weather at Liverpool, where passengers are arriving to check in as normal. But Luton snow means delays for everyone.
At the moment, the 6:30 flight is still in the departure lounge. It's now coming up to 7:30 and we're checking in the next flight. Apparently they're cleaning the snow from Luton at the moment, so if that opens, hopefully the airplanes can get out as soon as possible and then we can get passengers onto the planes.
Have you got a meeting that you're going to this morning?
Yeah, I do.
Most passengers on the first flights of the day are businessmen.
Decided it'd be easier to fly down than drive. There's no real snow. Everything's stopped.
Okay, so we'll give you updated information every 20 minutes.
All right.
And it's a cafe upstairs or a bathroom and departures.
Okay. Thanks, Nell.
Okay.
2 flights to Luton have checked in half full. If all the passengers can be combined onto one plane, the Liverpool timetable could be back on schedule. Anthony Lewis Crosby must be in London by midday.
We're the Royal Liverpool Philharmonic Orchestra and we've had a contract to do concerts in Leeds Castle in Kent, which we've been doing for the last 5 years. This is a crucial meeting to actually try and seal that deal. But I've got a meeting at 12 in London, which if I'd rushed to get the 9 minutes from Runcorn, I could have made. It's possible if they turn it around very quickly, I'll get there in time, but the likelihood is I'll be an hour late and miss a major meeting.
Check-in assistants Simon Green and Kirsty Johnson are trying to find out if the delayed passengers can get on the first Luton flight.
Now they're trying to decide whether they should just put some on and leave some here, but they're saying, well, that's going to be too difficult to decide. But I feel they should just let on whoever's checked in first. That's why you've got a priority boarding card.
But weight and fuel figures have already been calculated. It's too late to refuel for more passengers, and dozens are left stranded.
I put forward to our dispatchers, why can't we do that? And then they rang easyJet.
I've nothing but that. I could walk on it now. That's a real shame.
I could have got a train. I missed a train. I've missed meetings. Potentially it's thousands of pounds worth of money. Why can't you tell us what's going on? Why couldn't you tell us?
It was just a final decision that's been made now, to be honest. I'm sorry about that.
That's silly, that. could have saved themselves flying that plane one way, and I could have been there on time. So I'm just doing an email now to Stelios just to tell him, let's a bit of this team out.
By lunchtime back at Luton, conditions are still bad and passengers are losing patience. One of them is Kevin Winter.
We've just been told by the departures desk, by an easyJet representative, that it won't leave until 3 o'clock. We cannot leave at 3 o'clock, it is too late. There's no point in going to the game. There's about 150 of us on a rescheduled flight to Madrid. We're all going for the football tonight, Manchester United, Real Madrid. We were supposed to leave at 8:30 this morning. We were told it was going to be 10, then it was 11, then it was 12, and so on and so on. It is now, God knows, I feel like I've been here forever, 1:20, and we've been given yet more conflicting information. We were told it would definitely go at 2, which is just about okay to get us there, get us to the stadium. We can just about do it.
All flights are now running at least 4 hours late, and it's only 6 hours until Manchester United's match with Real Madrid kicks off in Spain. By now, more than 4,000 passengers have been hit by delays. For easyJet staff, the pressure is intense, but help is at hand.
What are you doing?
Giving you information, hopefully.
I'm
Sorry about
sent
this
for the
today.
manager.
Well, you can't get any higher than me.
Stelios, the owner of easyJet, has come to offer support.
I've already paid £107. How do I get a free flight?
You will get a refund because your flight is more than 4 hours late. Automatically, will go back to your credit card. Did you pay by credit card?
Yeah, you're sure of that?
That's what the promise is.
Oh, I just want to make sure.
Don't worry. In a nutshell, it tells them that it's because of the snowfall last night. And if your flight departs more than 4 hours late, you get your money back. So it's an apology in kind, if you like. Here's your money back for messing you around.
At departures, there's still no news on the Madrid flight, and the Manchester United supporters are anxious. Kickoff is getting closer.
Quarter-final,
first leg, Real Madrid, Manchester United. You can't get a bigger game in the world.
Pretty big game. Bernabeu Stadium, one of the biggest stadiums in the world, and most of us, I would suspect, on this flight are going with tickets, and the ones who are not, pretty unlikely to get them there.
John McLeod, head of easyJet sales, is standing by. A special plane has been chartered from another airline to ensure the fans don't miss the game.
One particular flight we were trying to do something special for because it's the Man United supporters going for the Madrid match. So we've managed to sub-charter in a much larger aircraft. We've made a big effort to get these people on board and they will see the match.
The plane is on the runway, ready to depart, but the fans still aren't optimistic.
He reckons it's going at 2. I've just said to him, if it doesn't, I want to get off and I want my luggage off because I'm not going to get to the game and it'll be a waste of time going.
Well, that's the same, yeah.
Even with the flight boarding, Mr. Winter is discontent.
I'm just telling my wife that I'm still going, but if this doesn't take off in half an hour, I'll see you.
Once they saw the aircraft, they were happy enough, and obviously once they get into Madrid, and if Man United win, they'll be even happier. And I say that as an Arsenal supporter.
There are 5 hours until kickoff for the Manchester United fans. And for the easyJet staff, it's 5 hours until the final whistle.
Be updated on departure time. It's been so rushed and manic and just been a nightmare. I would like to go home, but I don't know whether I'm allowed. I feel a bit bad in asking to go home, but I don't think I'm any use, to be honest. I'm just so shattered. I just want to get home to my bed.
This is probably a £200,000 day for me in compensation.
easyJet trainees have an impressive pass rate of 98%. That means this year only 3 people are expected to fail. Stephen McGarvey has moved from Liverpool to Luton to pursue his ambition of becoming a member of cabin crew. Today, Stephen and fellow trainee Nicole are moving into their new house.
I absolutely hate football. It just doesn't interest me whatsoever. But I had to bring them Liverpool shorts. Because they're my brothers, but just to remind me of home and they fit me, so. But it just reminds me of home. So. I'm homesick, but I've got photos of everyone. That was my mum. That's my granddad, that's my mum's sister, and that's her friend. That's the best one. it's a dead homely house anyway. It's dead warm and everything, and everyone's just wanders around. It's dead nice, but it's just little things that you need to remind you.
Having moved in, Steven can now concentrate on his goal. If all goes well, he'll soon be flying high in his dream job. It's the school holidays. Sophie and Molly McCulloch usually fly unaccompanied to visit family in Belfast. But this year their father has used the internet to book easyJet for the first time.
We've flown with Jersey European, British Airways,
which,
Monarch,
as I say, is you fill in an
Ryanair, and all of those airlines allow children.
It says that we do not accept minors under the age of 14, and your two daughters are 10.
And there's nowhere on the website that's made really clear, so we accepted that we'd probably be booking on the same sort of terms we would with any other airline.
Well, it does say quite clearly, kindly read terms and conditions of contract before you make your booking, sir, and you chose to ignore that.
I didn't choose to ignore it. I didn't read it, and OK, now we're stuck, OK? Because easyJet are unlike every other airline. They don't take minors.
There's a solution. Sophie and Molly will be able to fly to Belfast, but only if Dad goes with them.
All I'm asking you to do is, because the girls are trying to get away for half term, is to try and accommodate us some way.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously,
can
I just speak to you? Can I speak for a
second?
second? Is it possible for me to speak for a second? So, all I'm trying to do is, I would very much like to go with them. I'm quite happy to accommodate them.
There's only 14 empty seats, that's it. So the next price available for this flight is 80.
14 empty seats. Do you think they'll be filled?
No, not unless somebody pays £80 for the next two or £100 for the next 6.
So the aircraft will take off with empty seats whenever. I'd be quite happy to pay what the average person has paid, i.e. £40.
Well, I can't do that for you. The next seat in this computer is £80. I have nothing in my powers whatsoever to get the seat any cheaper. I'm not that important, unfortunately. I do not have the means to do that, and I would not be told how to do that.
Okay.
So that is the only price that I can offer you to get you out with your daughters.
Meanwhile at Liverpool, London lads Chris and Toby are waiting for a delayed flight to Luton. Toby, on the right, has been selected to appear on Blind Date.
It's quite nice.
He uses the delay to practice his chat outlines.
I'm going on Blind Date in 2 months, and I've got a couple of questions I just want to run past you. But the first one is, I get bored with girls I go out with after about 2 months. So what would you do to stop me from straying?
Attach a lead to you?
Would you? They like their kinky stuff in Liverpool. They like their kinky stuff in Liverpool. And I love my clothes. Love my clothes. What item of clothing best describes you and why?
A designer dress, because it's original like me.
Well done. I'm going on Blind Date in about 2 months, right?
Right.
And I've got 2 questions I want to run past you and see what they're like. Okay, the first question is, I get bored with girls I go out with after about 2 months. So what would you do to stop me from straying?
Tie you to the bed or something.
Having asked the questions, it's time for a quick reminder. Sugar and spice and all things nice, that's what number 3 Ginger Jenny's made of.
No.
Or will it be number 1, kinky brunette Sarah? She'll tie a lead around your neck to make sure you never stray.
No.
Or blonde Sue, number 2. Like a designer dress, she always stands out in a crowd. The choice, Toby, is yours.
Which one? I'll pick number 2, please, in the orange jacket. There you go. Barcelona, here we come.
Back at Luton, negotiations continue.
But as I've said to you now on several occasions, I cannot get a cheaper seat for you. I don't have the means and I don't know how to do that.
OK, looks like we have to pay through the nose, girls.
OK, that's done then, so you need to check in now.
OK, thanks. See ya.
An extra £150 worse off. The McCullochs are on their way.
Before I ask you to do your booking, it says the terms and conditions of the contract. If he would have read it on the day that he made his booking, not only would he found that out, but he would have got himself a cheaper flight at the same time. Then he paid about £20 each for their flight, so he would have got the same price.
It's Steven's big day. Time to put the theory into practice for the final stage of his training, the check flights. Before Steven can become a qualified member of crew, he must pass 2 flights. Just one mistake will mean failure. The man who will judge his performance is examiner Brian Clark.
He's been doing all right. He's a little
nervous, but that's to be expected anyway. I just feel for him because I know what it's like to be on your first flight and know that you're being watched as well by somebody from training department. But yeah, he's doing all right.
When the passengers arrive, Steven's first job is to greet them and make sure their hand luggage is stowed correctly.
You can't predict what the passengers are going to do. Who's to say the second you walk away, they don't take the bag by house and put it on the knee, and then Brian walks past and he sees that house, so it makes it look like that I haven't done it.
Ladies and gentlemen, passengers just joining us, I'd like to welcome
The first flight takes off, and Steven is doing well.
An easyJet straight down.
Jim and Pat Snape have travelled from Sheffield to Luton.
Yes.
They're planning a special birthday surprise for their daughter, easyJet stewardess Caroline.
She'll be absolutely gobsmacked. She really will. She'll have no idea. We're both at work as far as she's concerned.
Just as long as she's on that plane, that's the main thing.
Once we'd booked, we were committed.
Yeah.
If she wasn't on the plane, that was it, unfortunately.
Right.
All they can do now is wait and see. At gate 22, Jim and Pat nervously sneak onto the Glasgow flight, hoping their daughter is working on board, so they can deliver her birthday surprise. Caroline is on board, unaware that her parents are just yards away.
The one I made fell apart when I was trying to ice it, so I had to rush out and buy a new one.
I think she's going to like that. I think so, yeah. With the big bar of chocolate I saw in her mail drop this morning. She likes chocolate. I'll go down and I'll take over her service. So she has to come up anyway. Good luck.
A plan is hatched to get Caroline to the front of the plane. She's been asked to relieve her colleague.
Isn't she? Only my mum and dad could do this, honestly. This is a lovely surprise.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caroline. Happy birthday to you.
Hiya, you guys? Hiya.
Steven has completed his first test flight without a single mistake. The only thing that stands between him and success now is a final flight. Steven has one major fear.
If you get a big gang of men who've all been to Amsterdam or somewhere like that, and they're all drunk on the plane.
A group of football fans are flying home after a match. Steven fears they may have been drinking.
I can already smell the alcohol. They're walking past me and I'm getting a waft of alcohol.
Steven is having problems getting some of the passengers to stow their bags in the overhead lockers.
Is it all right if I just stick that one up as well, please?
It's my food, I'm going to eat that now.
Oh, you're going to?
Yeah.
It's just for take-off.
There's only a bag of crisps.
All right, I'll just put the bag up and then you can just keep your crisps.
Sure.
Yeah, you can get it back down as soon as we've taken it.
You're adamant?
Yeah, definitely.
Worried that some of the passengers might act up, Brian issues a warning.
One chance now, ladies and gentlemen. Any further disruption, etc., will result in the aircraft turning back, and you will then again be offloaded by the police. Thank you.
I just wish it wasn't on my test flight. I really wish it wasn't. I wish she had a nice, simple Nice or something like that. But of course, I've been stuck on in Amsterdam with a load of drunk football supporters. So, just my luck. And we've got to do that demonstration in front of them, so they're probably all shouting at us and things like that.
I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the remainder of the crew on today's flight. At the rear of the cabin is Brian, in the centre of the cabin is Claire, and at the front is Steven. A life jacket is stowed under your seat. If needed, remove it from its container and place it over your
But it's Steven who appears to be unsteady on his feet.
and tie the knot on the Mercury 5. We wish a pleasant flight and thank you for your attention. Eventually.
He's forgotten a few things. For example, a toilet check or a bag in the overhead locker for takeoff or landing. But again, first day nerves.
It's been a long, hard flight for Steven, and he's worried that a few small problems may have cost him his job. The crew head back to base. For Steven, it's the moment of truth. Pass or fail. Brian has the answer.
All right then, Stephen. Well, I think you've worked really, really hard today. You really have. I don't want you to go home feeling bad about this. I don't want you to feel down. I don't want you to feel like you haven't done a good job, because you have. You've done a really good job today. But if you don't mind, if we can arrange with the crew and we'll just do 2 more sectors together, okay?
Steven has failed. Before he can become a fully fledged member of crew, he must complete 2 more test flights.
I'm okay about it. I just want to get the next 2 check flights out the way and then just start as soon as possible.
How are you feeling?
Crap.
Luton's unseasonal snow eventually cost Stelios over £600,000 in compensation. Despite his appearance on Blind Date, Toby is still single. After retaking his test flight, Steven is now a fully qualified member of crew.